So sit up tall. Activate your feet, spread the toes. And feel now for grounding down into your sit bones in such a way that you're making a connection and making a connection with the earth and making a connection with yourself. Feel for being in a space, a safe space, your own sanctuary. Feel the kind of energy that then moves through you. And working with the intent of emergence, working with the intent of what is bubbling up inside of you. And staying with that, staying with it so you become more aware of what is going on for you, what you feel, and where you feel this in your body. Pranayama today is Shivanandan breathing. So you breathe in for as long as you can, hold for as long as you can, exhaling for as long as you can. So there's no counting, just really feeling yourself through the pose. I'll put a timer on this, so we'll do this for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, then we'll change. So inhale for as long as you can, hold for as long as you can, exhale for as long as you can. So if you finish up from this, coming into half lotus with your left foot over your right. Your right hand, bring it around, tucking it onto your, you might be able to take hold of the foot or sliding it into waistband. So breathe in, bring your right arm across against your left thigh. As you breathe out, you're twisting, twist to the left. Rounding down into your sit bones as you breathe in, lengthen spine. And as you exhale, twist to left. Right from pelvic bowl, breathe in. Feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvic bowl. And exhale as you twist to left. Now breathe to sternum, deep breaths. Push the floor away as your sit bones presses down as you're twisting to the left, keeping the spine long. Inhale, release. And ease them back to center. Coming into shoelace pose. So ease your left foot further forward and reach out with your heels. If you can, have your right foot so it's under your knee and thigh. Bring your right hand to the floor just beyond the hip. So reach it, line up with your hips, and then reach the hand forward about 12 inches, maybe 15. The left sit bones presses down. Breathe in, you're reaching, your left arm is up. And as you exhale, your hand is to the floor. Your left foot presses against your left forearm, tricep, or wrist. Now breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left foot. Be active. Breathe in, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards that left foot. Now as you do this, feel the energy that is moving through you. Direct the energy to where you're feeling this most. Breathe into lower back as you're opening up the sacrum, opening up into lower back. And as you breathe out with ease, as you fold towards your left foot. One more breath here, deep breath. Press your left sit bone back to floor as you fold towards your left foot. Inhale, release. Coming into side bend, twisting towards your left thigh. Left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away and press into right sit bones. Breathe in as you're reaching, your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is down. You're twisting towards your left thigh. Breathe to lower back, deep breath, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, fold towards your left thigh. As you breathe to sternum. And exhale as you fold, feet still active. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, come up, coming into forward bend. Sit bones presses to the floor, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over your left shin. Spread the breath into your back ribs. Exhale and fold. Breathe to sternum, deep breaths. As you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. One more breath to where you're feeling this most. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up and change. Half lotus spinal twist. Bring your right foot on top of your left line. Bring your right hand around the back and you can bring it either line up with sacrum or bring it all the way around, taking hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or slide it into waist down. You breathe in, reaching your left arm up, opening left side ribs. You breathe out, bring the left arm across against your right thigh. Run down into sit bones and breathe in, lift, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Try to line the back of your skull with sacrum. And then breathe in, lift sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Feel for being pulled right up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're twisting to the right. Now breathe as you breathe in, expand your ribs. And exhale as you're twisting to the right. Feeling this right down from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm lifts, chest lifts. And exhale as you twist to the right. Inhale, release. Shoelace pose. So ease your right foot forward. So the right foot is now just above your knee. It's onto your thigh. If you can, ease your left foot forward slightly so the foot is under your thigh. Twisting shoelace towards your right foot. So bring your left hand by hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. Press back into right sit bone. As you breathe in, reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is to the floor. Your foot is pressing against the arm. Try not to press against your elbow. As you breathe, lift out of your right side. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your left thigh, send your right sit bone back to floor. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, feel for folding towards your left thigh, right foot. As you inhale, spread your ribs out to the armpits. And exhale, as you're folding, don't go so deep if this is really hurting. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Your ease on up from here. Coming into a twisting towards your right thigh. So right hand is by right hip. Hand is back to the floor. Press into left sit bones. Breathing, reaching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is to the floor. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, folding towards your right thigh, both feet active. Sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, fold. Try to relax your neck and soften your shoulders. Spread the breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Forward bend in shoelace. Hands by hips, sit bones presses down, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you're folding forward. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis, lifting diaphragm, lifting sternum. Lead with chest, exhale as you fold. Now spread the breath into back ribs. Exhale. Inhale, release. Ease all the way up and up. Straighten legs, coming into seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. Tuck your right foot in so that your heel, actually before you do that, your right foot is flat to the floor. Bring your right arm is up and you're tractioning your thigh away from you. So left arm is by left hip. Press into your right foot and right sit bone. And as you breathe in, lift out of right side. And as you breathe out, gliding your right thigh back while sending your left leg forward. Feet active. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, gliding your right thigh back. Keep feeling as if you're moving left thigh forward. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. As you exhale, glide your thigh back. You can coming into your a band. So slide your right arm around the back, left arm is around and bind the hands. Now breathe in and lift out. Keep lifting your right ribs away from right hip. And exhale as you're folding towards your left thigh, feet active. Breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. And exhale as you fold. You're giving yourself time to feel the pose. Deep breath, spread the ribs, spread the breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, fold. Now inhale, release. Tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin, or option to bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your glutes. If you're taking your foot back, reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle. Otherwise, your fingertips to the floor. Press into left hip bones, breathing, reaching your left arm up, opening side ribs. And as you exhale, your left arm is down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. If you're not holding your right foot, lift your right hand up and then reach it back. So you feel the opening through the right side of your neck. Now breathe in, lift out. Keep lifting out of your left side. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Soften chest. And then breathe to diaphragm. Now keep breathing as you lift your sternum. And as you exhale, gliding your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe to the right side of your neck. Deep breath, feeling for lengthening your right ear away from right shoulder. And as you breathe out, both shoulders soften. Keep lifting out of left side. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, feel for pushing the floor away with your left hand. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open and squeeze your right shoulder down towards the left, as if squeezing shoulder blades towards each other. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm. Reach your right arm straight up. And as you exhale, Reaching your right arm straight back. And don't strain in the pose. So allow yourself to feel the pose. Breathe in. Breathe to back of heart. And as you exhale, you're lengthening that right arm away from right ear. On your next breath, breathe in, reaching your right arm straight up towards the sky. And exhale, lengthening your right arm over right ear. As you inhale, lift out of your left side. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your right arm forward, glide your right sit bone back. So you're still in the side bend here. On the next breath, spread your lungs so you feel this opening wider armpits. And exhale as you fold, bringing the hands down either side of your left foot, feet active. Breathe and lift belly away from your left thigh. And exhale as you fold in forward. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, fold. Feel for pushing the floor away as you're moving chest forward towards your left shin. Be active. Last breath in this one. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. And change. Straighten your right leg. So your right leg is reaching straight forward. Reach out with active feet. Your left foot is flat to the floor. Bring your left arm up. You're moving your thighs. So press down into your left sit bones. Right hand is by right hip. As you breathe in, lift out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your left thigh away from you. Right foot is active. Reach it forward. As you breathe in, lift belly. Lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're nudging your left thigh away from you. Now feel this into lower back. As you breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, glide your left thigh back. If you can, on the next breath, you're sliding your left arm around your left shin. Right arm is around the back and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Deep breath, lift belly. And exhale as you fold. Keep the neck relaxed. Spread the breath into back ribs. Press your left foot to the floor as you fold. Keep reaching that right foot forward. Both feet are active. One more breath in, breathing directly to your heart. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Then ease all the way on out. You tuck in your, coming into seated side bend. So you're tucking your right foot, left foot into the thigh, or option of bringing the foot back so the heel is by your glutes. Reaching your left hand back, grabbing hold of the ankle, or hand or fingertips into the floor. Breathe in, reaching your right arm is up as you open right side ribs. As you breathe out, bring the hand down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle or foot. Lift your hand up, reach it back. Feel for opening through the left side of your neck. Breathe in and lift out of your right side. And exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe to the left side of the neck. Deep breath. And exhale, relax your jaw. On your next breath, feel for breathing right to the center of your heart, right between your shoulder blades. And as you breathe out, move your left shoulder down. On the next breath, breathe in, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. As you breathe out, move your shoulder away from your left ear. Breathe in, lift chest. As you breathe out, feel the sensations that are coming up for you, both the active. On the next breath, release your left arm for chest opener. Reach your left arm straight up. And as you exhale, chest arcs forward, your left arm is reaching back. You breathe in, lift out of your right side. So keep lifting your lower ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, lengthening your left arm away from left hip. Inhale, reach your left arm straight up. Exhale, wrapping your shoulders, you're reaching your left arm forward over left hip. So still in a side bend, don't be tempted to fold forward yet. Breathe into your lower ribs. Feel this right down, especially on the right side of your body. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your left arm forward over left ear, send your left sit bone back. From your pelvic bowl, breathe to lift belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm is lifting, chest is lifting. Exhale, you're folding forward, so the hands are down either side of your right foot. Breathe and lift belly away from right thigh. And exhale as you fold. If your hamstrings are feeling really tight, then bend your right knee. Your heels contract to sit bone. You reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lifting belly away from your right thigh. And as you're exhaling, you're folding forward. So now notice what goes on for you. Notice the sensations that are coming up for you in this pose. One more breath to your spot. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Coming into your abdominal sequence, starting today with elbow to knee. So lie down onto your backs. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaking, the soles of your feet will be onto the floor. Your pose here is inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. You pause. As you exhale, curl tailbone is up. Your elbows are to your left knee, belly's in. You can go further, lift one foot up. And if you can go further, straighten that leg. Inhale to center and lower down on exhale. If not, lift your feet up off the floor. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck, and your lower back presses to the floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Keep moving your left thigh away from left hip. Then reach forward, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee, and you're reaching your left leg forward. Lengthen. Send your little toe forward and spread each
toe away from the other. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows at your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send the thigh forward. Spread the toes as you reach your thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows at your right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward as you reach your elbows up and towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. And reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders down to the floor. And place your feet down. Grab hold of your roll for abs with the roll, twisting abs, 3 parts, twisting abs. The roll is between your thighs. You're reaching your legs straight out and up, reaching out with the balls of your feet. Hands clasped behind head and neck. If your back is tweaky, you can bend the knees. You can have your feet onto the floor or move to the wall so that your heels are up against the wall. Sit bones are quite close. Lower back presses to floor. Breathe in, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now, as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your legs straight up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Lengthen your legs up as you reach your elbows up towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bone. Lengthen your legs straight out and up towards the sky. Now pull belly in. Belly's all the way down to floor. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bone. Now simultaneously reach your legs up as you reach your elbows up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up and elbows to left knee. Squeeze roll. Send your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to right knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your legs up as you reach your elbows up towards the right. Pull belly in. Inhale, Head to center. Don't bend the knees, just hold the breath and press your lower back down. As you exhale, curl elbows up, reach your legs straight up. Lift your chest, reach your elbows straight up. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Reach your elbows up as you lengthen your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Place the roll towards the side. Grab hold of your block and bring your block by your hips, setting up for bridge. Bridge using a block. We'll also do bridge with wrist stretches. So your block is on the floor in touching distance. Reach down with your fingertips, brush your heels with your fingertips, and then line up heels with sit bones or hip distance apart. Arms relaxed by your side, shoulders relax away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. Feet presses to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis, and lift pelvis up away from the floor. Wrist stretches, reach your left hand up, grab hold of the little finger on left hand, and then breathe in deeply, spreading the fingers as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Release, taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, glide your ring finger back. Send the thighs forward away from you. Release, taking hold of your middle finger. Breathe to sternum and move chest to chin. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, glide your middle finger back. Spread fingers. And release, taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, spread your upper ribs out to armpits. Spread your fingers. And as you breathe out, as you glide your first finger back, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. And release, taking hold of your thumb. Now breathe in and glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, as you reach the palm of the hands to the sky, push the floor away, lift pelvis. And release, and change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. Lengthen your little finger away, pulling it back. And as you breathe out, open your hands. The palm of the hands opens to sky. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Now breathe into heart. Deep breath. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, activate your feet. Lift the toes, spread the toes. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe into the back of your heart, feeling that you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Spread each finger away from you on exhale. Push the floor away. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe, feel for lengthening each finger away from the other. And as you exhale, feel the sensation in your feet as you push the floor away, lifting up. Taking hold of your thumb. And then breathe in deeply, spreading thumb away from index finger. And as you exhale, open the palm of your hands to the sky. Release. Wrist stretches, stage 2. The hands are back under the shoulders, fingers pointing towards your heels. Elbows reaching straight up. Press your feet to the floor. Breathe in, lift up. So lift pelvis up. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Just open the hands towards the floor. Breathe into upper back, spreading the ribs, spread the upper back. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away with your feet, the palm of the hands opens towards the floor. Release, reach, press your stage, your hands reaching straight up, palm of the hands facing each other. Now breathe to the palm of hands, deep breath. Hold the breath, then one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. Knuckles are reaching to the knees on exhale. Release, reach your hands up, thumbs pointing towards your head. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath, then bringing in your thumb, simultaneously squeeze the thumb. On exhale, knuckles are reaching towards your knees. Thumbs reaches to knees. Keep pushing the floor away with your feet. Keep lifting out of lower back. And then release. Reach your arms down by your side. Grab hold of your block. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. And as you exhale, as you lift up, place a block on the sacrum. Your right foot, ease your right foot back towards your right sit bone. Press into right foot. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left leg straight out and up towards the sky. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen and keep moving lower ribs away from sacrum. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach in that left leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, lengthen your left leg away from you, lowering it so it's about 2 inches away from the floor. Press your right foot to floor, breathe in, draw your left knee to chest. And as you breathe out, extending your left leg straight out and up towards the sky. Breathe to left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, extend, opening the hips, opening the lower back as you lengthen. Your left heel is reaching almost to the floor. And then breathe in, draw your left knee to chest. Press your right foot to the floor, exhale as you're reaching your left leg straight up. One more like this, breathe into left hip. Hold the breath. Now as you exhale, press your right foot to the floor, lengthening your left leg away from you. And then breathe in, draw the left knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot down to the floor. Line up your left heel with your left sit bone or hip and press your left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right foot off the floor, draw your right knee to chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your right leg straight up, reach out with active feet, spreading the toes. Breathe into right hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, lengthening your right leg away, lowering it to the heel touches or just about touches the floor. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, extending that leg straight out and up. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Breathe into right hip. And as you exhale, extending that right leg away from you. As you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you exhale, extending that right leg out and up towards the sky. Breathe into right hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, lengthen your right leg away from you. On the next breath, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Now breathe in deeply, moving belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. Exhale, push the floor away as you lift up, move the block. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you exhale, lengthen your left leg away from you. On the next breath, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Now breathe in deeply, moving belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. Exhale, push the floor away as you lift up, move the block. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Keeping the tilt until you are down. Grab hold of your roll or your block for gate open. So your roll or your block is placed between your thighs. Your legs are reaching straight out and up towards the sky, and your hands clasped behind your head and neck. Reach out with your active feet. Your lower back is pressing to, you can do this with your knees bent. You can do this with the feet onto the floor. So your pose is inhale into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Reach your legs up as you reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, lengthen your legs out to the side. Reach your right elbow up. Press your left hand down. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll as you press your right hand down. Reach your left elbow up. Lengthen your legs out to side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Reach your elbows up. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll and straddle your legs. Reach out, spread the toes. As you exhale, press your left hand down. Lift your chest. Reach your right elbow up. Send your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbones. Lengthen your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. Reach out, spread the toes. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll as you press your right hand down. Lift your chest. Reach your left elbow up. Lengthen your legs out to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. As you breathe up, push the floor away as you come up. Come all the way up to stand. Chest, unlocking the shoulders in horse stance. So your knees are bent, the knees are turned out. You're lining up your knees with the second, third, or fourth toe. Lift your left hand up and reach it forward. Your thumb tucks into the side ribs near armpits. Your fingers are onto the scapula. Go deep into the pose and then breathe to the left side of upper back. Hold the breath, and as you exhale, as you glide your left shoulder down, reaching your left elbow forward. Spread the fingers, your fingers are reaching up. Spread the palm of your hand. Place your left hand onto, right hand onto left bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated shoulder. As you breathe in, raise your left bicep up. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your bicep all the way forward until it reaches the elbow joint. Soften the shoulders down, keep reaching your elbows forward. Feel your pectoral muscles are engaged. Now breathe to the left side of upper back. And as you exhale, reach your elbow forward, glide the shoulders down and press hand onto elbow joint. Elbow is pressing onto the hand. The shoulders are down. Keep reaching that elbow forward. And then release. Other side. Your right hand is lifting up. Your thumb tucks into the armpits, fingers onto scapula. Breathe into the right side of upper back. Hold the breath, and as you exhale, glide the shoulders down, reach your elbows forward. Feel as if you're squeezing your thumb. Pectoral muscles are engaged. And then release. Place your left hand onto right bicep. Now breathe into the right side of upper back. On exhale, feel as if you're raising your bicep up and then gliding it forward. The shoulders are down. Place your left hand onto the right elbow joint and then breathe into upper back. And as you exhale, as you glide the shoulders down, press onto the elbow joint, elbows pressing. Keep reaching the fingers up. Keep sliding the shoulders down as you're reaching your right elbow forward. And then release. Reach your arms up, bend the elbows. Now breathe into upper back, deep breath. And as you exhale, your shoulders down, reach your elbows forward and squeeze. Squeeze, shoulders down, keep chest lifted. And then breathe into upper back. As you exhale, shoulders down, but reach your elbows forward. You're unlocking the shoulders, squeeze in. Keep reaching the fingertips up, squeeze. And then relax. One more like this, deep breath. As you exhale, as you glide the shoulders down, reach your elbows forward, squeeze in. Squeeze as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. And then release and stand. You'll toe your feet together and come back onto knees for dolphin. So today, do dolphin strut, and dolphin with one leg, dolphin strut with one leg up. That's if you can move to that stage. So dolphin, do dolphin for up to 5 breaths, then dolphin strut, and dolphin strut with one leg up. So dolphin strut is a reminder, hands are reaching forward, your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread your back, you curl toes under. As you exhale, you lift up and you reach back. For your dolphin strut, you're stepping, I step my right foot in about 3 to 4 inches. Right hand is reaching back, it's taking hold of the ankle or the calf or the heel. Now breathe in, and as you exhale, opening up, sending that right hip away from you. If you can go further, you're reaching your left leg out and back. And then coming down and do the same on the other side. So starting off with dolphin, everyone do dolphin. Measure up, elbows down, reach your hands forward, you can clasp the hands. Relax neck, relax the shoulders, and relax your upper back. And then breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you reach back. And feel for lengthening through the spine for this pose. So as you breathe in, lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, pull belly in, reach your sit bones back, reach heels to floor. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, lengthen back. You're pushing the floor away, taking the top ribs away from shoulders. As you breathe in, breathe to side ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide to armpits. Now use your forearms, push the floor away. Keep lengthening top ribs away from shoulders. On your next breath, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, reach your sit bones back. Now relax as you reach your heels to the floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. Okay. So now you're set up for your dolphin strut. Your measurement is the same. Dolphin strut is too strong for you today, then do dolphin hands clasped with legs, one leg up at a time. So relax neck, relax the shoulders, relax your upper back. Then breathe the upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. Push the floor away with your forearms as you reach chest to thighs and knees. Working in dolphin strut, step your right foot in about 2, maybe 3 inches. Bring your feet about hip distance apart and reach your right hand back. Grab hold of the heel, the ankle, or the calf. And then stay here and breathe into your right hip. And as you exhale, reach back. Reach your right heel to the floor. Feel as if you're sending right thigh bone away from hip. And breathe deeply. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your left forearm and hands. You're working with one leg up, anchor into your right foot. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back. If you're close enough to the wall, you can have the left foot to the wall. Breathe to left hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, send your left leg back, reach your right heel to floor. Keep moving your right thigh bone away from pelvis. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Lower your left foot to the floor. Bring your right hand back forward and step your left foot forward about 2, maybe 3 inches. The strut, reach your left hand back, grab hold of the heel, the ankle, or the calf. As you breathe in, lengthen your left hip, left thigh bone away from hip. As you breathe out, reach your left heel to floor. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening your top ribs away from the right shoulder. And as you exhale, reach back. Your left thigh moves back away from hip, away from pelvis. Left heel is reaching to floor. You're working with one leg up, anchor into left leg, breathe in. Lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to right hip, feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lengthen it back a little bit more. Deep breaths. And exhale, release. Lower your right foot to the floor. Bend, place your left hand back to the floor if you're in strut, then bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. Now from here, come to stand. Standing in horse stance for Advisara. Your knees are bent, your knees are turned out to the side, hands onto your thighs, you're pushing the floor away. Push the floor away with your feet and traction your thighs down so you're lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. 4 rounds, too slow, too fast. So from here, take a deep breath. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Now suck your belly in and up. Let it go. Suck it in. Let it go. All the way in and up. And breathe in. And exhale. And this start go nice and slow. And then 2 rounds fast. Inhale. Exhale. Chin tucks in and moving the belly as fast as you can. That's one. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin stuck in. And you're moving your belly fast as you can. And release. And come to stand. Coming into your salutations. So if your knees need to be supported or padded, then do so. And then stand at the front of your mats. Feet together or feet slightly apart if your back is tweaking. Press down with your feet and feel the whole of your feet spread to the floor. Lift the toes, spread the toes. Exhale, bring your hands together by your chest. Press feet to the floor, breathe in and lengthen spine. Reach your arms up towards the sky, telescoping ribs. Keep the length as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Now push the floor away with both hands as you reach your left heel away from you. Bend your left knee, place the left knee to the floor. Push the floor away with your right foot as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Keep lifting the chest and pressing down into both legs. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Stay here, reach back into the heels. Body's in a straight line, pushing the floor away. Now, keep pushing the floor away, bend the knees. Keep pushing the floor away, tuck your elbows in and lower down. Keep the spine long. Keep lengthening out of lower back, lengthening belly away from pelvis as you come all the way on down. Bring your hands forward so the fingers are aligned with shoulders. And then breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Reach your elbows back to hips, shoulders are down. Keep lengthening your legs away from you. And exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Now feel as if you rise up onto the tiptoes and then lengthen, reach your sit bones back, heels are reaching to floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Face your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Forward bend, exhale, belly's in. Press your feet to the floor, breathe in, stand. Moving, lifting up, reaching arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. Now lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back, bellies in. Feet presses to floor, breathe in, lengthen away from waist. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed and breathe in. Feel for moving belly away from pelvis. Hands back to the floor, and as you breathe that step, or hop it back into plank. Reach back into heels, tuck your elbows in, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest, ribs forward, you're lengthening your legs away from you. Exhale, step it back for downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up, warrior one. Bend the front knee and keep lifting out and up. As you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Keep reaching back to heels. Now tuck your elbows in, lower down. Keep tucking the elbows in. Keep pushing floor away. Breathe into cobra. Move chest, ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. As you breathe out, press it back. Downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down, elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra, moving chest and ribs forward. Now keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Tuck your elbows in, reach your elbows back as you lift your chest forward. Exhale, release, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, knees are bent. You breathe in, lift up, lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Your arms are reaching up and forward. And exhale, stand, hands together, back. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs. As you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out. Reach up, push the floor away with that left leg as you reach, as if you're reaching to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach your heels away from you, push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in to side ribs as you lower down. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back, squeeze your elbows in, reach your elbows back to hips. Keep moving chest forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Reach back into the left heel as the foot is to the floor. Reach your arms out. Push the floor away with your right foot as you stretch arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Feel this opening into lower back. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, stand. Lengthening your arms out and up. Lift your back ribs, lift your chest, reach your arms up. And exhale, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, bend the knees for chair pose, sweeping your arms up. Lift your chest, soften the shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move your chest away from belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Breathe into upward facing dog. So move your chest forward, lengthen your legs back, lift your left foot off the floor and then stretch it away from you. Place your left foot to the floor, lower down, keep the elbows tucking in. Breathe into cobra, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back into downward facing dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the left edge of the mat, warrior one. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Keep the elbows tucked in. Feel for pushing the floor away. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale into upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Lift your right leg up. Reach it back. Feel as if you're opening the hips. Place your right foot to the floor. Exhale, lower down. Breathe to cobra. Moving chest, ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Tuck your elbows in. Shoulders are down. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away. Wrap the shoulders. On the next breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, forward bend, bellies in. Chair pose, bend the knees, lift your chest, reach your arms up, soften the shoulders down. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. From here, stretch your feet a little bit wider on your mat. Clasp your hands behind your back. So press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Lift your arms up over the shoulders and reach your shoulders away from your ears. Press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, pull belly in as you fold. Breathe in and keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, fold. Reach your arms over the shoulders. You feel you're opening the shoulders, but keep the neck relaxed. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Hands onto sacrum, tuck the chin to chest, breathe in. As you come up. And you all the way up, lift your chest. Keep lifting chest up, glide the shoulders down. And release. Release your hands, heel and toe feet together, and move to your wall. Your next pose is downward facing dog against the wall. You can either do downward facing dog, 8 breaths in downward facing dog against the wall, or do 3 to 4 breaths, 1 leg up on each side. If you don't want to do downward facing dog today, then do shower. Shower pose, your feet, your back, the distance, that distance away from the wall, from your fingers to the top of the shoulder. You breathe in, lift belly, you lift your diaphragm, you lift your chest. You exhale, reach back, wrapping the shoulders, and you're pushing, feels as if you're pushing the wall away from you. Keep the neck relaxed. So you do that for 10 breaths if you're not doing the downward dog on the wall. Downward dog against the wall, start with your sit bones up against the wall. And then where your foot is where your hands will start. So you relax your neck, relax your shoulders. You breathe in, lift, spread the back, toes under. Exhale, lift the knees and reach back. Downward facing dog on the floor. And then step 1 foot onto the wall, step both feet up. So you can stay here for up to 8 breaths. And if you wanted to go further, you're working with 1 leg up. Three to 4 breaths on each leg that you're reaching up. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Belly's in, you're moving chest towards the wall as you send that leg straight up. Sure, you've done both sides if you're working with the leg up. Good, and when you've done, step into downward facing dog on the floor. From downward facing dog on the floor, as you breathe in, lengthen. You're lengthening the belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away on exhale, reach your heels to the floor. On the next breath, rise up onto your tiptoes. And as you exhale, pull your belly in, reach back. Now wrap the shoulders as you're squeezing your elbows in. Take turbo dog, elbows are bent, squeeze your elbows in. Now breathe in and rise up, tiptoes. Exhale, reach back, pushing the floor away. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. And come all the way down into a seated position. You may need your strap for this next sequence. So lie down onto your back, have the strap in close by. Your head and shoulders to the floor, straighten your left leg, lift your right leg up, and reach your hands over. You're taking hold of your right shin. Now you're breathing into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee towards your right shoulder and straighten your left leg. Reach your left leg away from you. Keep the back of your neck long and breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to the floor. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, you're drawing your right knee towards your right shoulder. Left leg is active, it's moving away from you. One more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, draw your right knee in, lengthen left leg away. If you can, bend your right knee is lifting up. Your heel is reaching up towards the ceiling. Reach your first two fingers up and take hold of the big toe of your right foot. And if that's not as comfortable, you can place the palm of your hand into the ball of the foot, pressing into the palm of your hand. Left hand is onto left thigh, keeping the pelvis level. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, drawing your right knee towards the right armpit, right heel is up. And if you can, press the ball of your right foot into the palm of hand. And feel for opening into lower back, into sacral area. Two more like this. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, drawing the knee down, right knee down, left right heel is up. Press the ball of the foot into palm of hand. And one more like this. Breathe into your right hip. And exhale. Press the ball of the foot into the palm of the hand. Heels up. Knees coming to armpit. And then release. From here, if you can, you're turning your right foot out. So it's as if your thigh is moving out towards the side. Your right hand is taking hold of the foot. You're drawing your knee towards the armpits, moving the thigh bone away from you. That's a difficult reach for you. You might need a strap, in which case your strap is around your right foot. And you're moving the knee out towards the side in this way. Keep your left hand onto left hip. As you breathe, feel as if you're tractioning your right thigh out towards the right. And as you breathe out, drawing the knee and thigh towards your armpit, keep sending left leg away from you. And breathe in, keep gliding right thigh bone away from hip. And as you breathe out, drawing it back. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, opening into hips. And release. From here, coming into splits on your back. You're using the strap. The strap is around the ball of your right foot. Or if you don't have the strap, you can use your hands behind the back of the thigh, the calf, the ankle, or your heel. Keep head and shoulders to floor. And then as you breathe, feel for gliding your right thigh away from hip. And as you exhale, pull your belly in and draw your right foot towards your right shoulder. Breathe into lower back. Feel for spreading lower ribs to the floor. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving right thigh bone away from hip, drawing the right foot towards the right shoulder. Left leg is lengthening away from you. Two more breaths like this. Breathing in. Breathe into right hip, gliding right thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you exhale, opening up as you draw that foot back a little bit more. Your hamstrings are really tight, then bend your right knee. One more deep breath. Exhale, feel for opening out a little bit more. From here, your left hand is coming down to the outside of your right foot, or the calf, or the ankle, or the thigh. Your right arm reaches out towards the right, reaches away from you. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your ribs away from your left hip. And you're coming into a spinal twist on exhale. You're bringing your right foot across towards the left side of your body. It may be that you have to bend your right knee or straighten the legs, whichever you can, whichever works for you. Be very mindful of what's happening into your lower back. So breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, as you straighten your left leg, draw your right foot closer towards your right shoulder. Your head is in the opposite direction to your right knee. As you breathe, feel the moving belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, lengthen the thighs away from each other. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, soften your right shoulder away from right ear. On the next breath, bend your right knee and draw your right knee back to center. Fold your right knee towards your chest. Send your left leg away from you. And then release. Place the sole of your right foot to the floor and then lengthen your right leg away from you. Bend your left knee. Left foot flat to the floor. Anchor, feel that you're supporting your lower back, pressing down into lower back. Lift your left foot up. Draw the left knee towards the chest. You've taken hold of your shin with both hands. Head and shoulders relaxed. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into the lower back. Deep breath. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, draw your left knee towards your left shoulder. You're lengthening your right leg away from you. Breathe into left hip. Deep breath. And as you exhale, you're drawing that knee in a little bit more. Keep reaching your right leg away. Now, don't force this. Just allow yourself to feel the pose. Feel the sensation of the pose. Last one in this. Breathe into left hip. And as you exhale, you're drawing your left knee towards the left shoulder. And then release. Now you're reaching your left heel up. Your left hand is reaching up. You're either taking hold of the big toe with the first two fingers, or if you can, the ball of your left foot is pressing into the palm of hand. Right hand is onto right hip, stabilizing your sacrum. Breathe into lower back. And as you exhale, drawing your left knee down towards your left armpit, left heel is reaching up. If you can, press the ball of your left foot into palm of hand. Two more like this, deep breath, breathing into that left hip. And as you exhale, as you draw your knee down, heels up, press the ball of your foot into palm of hand. If you're feeling this really tight into hamstrings, then just ease back slightly. But one more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. And then release. You're either using a strap, so your left foot is coming out towards the left, as in frog position. Your left hand is taking hold of the foot, or you're using a strap. And you're bringing your left knee towards your left armpit, right leg is lengthening away from you. So breathe into left hip, feel for moving left thigh bone away from pelvis. And in frog position, you're drawing your left knee towards your left armpit. Flex the toes, reach out with heels. One more like this, deep breath. As you exhale, drawing that knee back. Keep feeling for pressing your heels away from you, toes flex. And then release. Sits on your back. So if you're using the strap is around the ball of your left foot. Left foot is straight, it reaches straight up. Right hand is onto right hip. You can use the hands behind your thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in, glide your left thigh bone away from hip. And as you exhale with ease, Draw your left foot towards your left shoulder. Right leg is lengthening away from you. This is really tight into hamstrings and calves. Bend the knees slightly. And then breathe in, gliding left thigh bone away from hip. Press your lower back down. Exhale, pull belly in as you draw your left foot closer towards left shoulder. Right leg lengthens away. And one more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot, either left foot, ankle, calf, or thigh. Your left arm is reaching out towards the side. You're coming into a spinal twist. So breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, drawing your left foot towards the right side of your body. You may need to bend that knee and aim to straighten both legs. Head is in the opposite direction to left knee. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And if you can, aim to straighten both legs, drawing your left knee closer towards the floor, closer towards right armpit. Try to relax neck as much as you can. Breathe to sternum, lifting chest up. Chest is moving to chin. And as you exhale, soften your left shoulder down. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Press your arms to floor, breathe in, bend your left knee, draw the left knee back to center, knee to chest, hug the knee in. And exhale, release. Place the sole of your foot to the floor. Lie down into Shavasana. So you lie down, either the soles of your feet are on the floor, the soles of your feet together, so the knees are out to the side, or straighten your legs. You can also, if you have a block, you can lie down and place a block on the sacrum as you did for bridge right at the start. And have your feet reaching up towards the ceiling in this way. Or you can lie down with the sit bones up against the wall and your legs up against the wall. So any of those will just help to open up your lower back a little bit more. Allow yourself to completely relax in your final pose into Shavasana. So resist the urge to move. Allowing yourself to relax, allowing yourself to let go. Vertebrae by vertebrae, cell by cell, as you connect and reconnect with yourself, reconnect with the earth.
Should I here feel the energy that's moving through your body? Allow the energy to touch every part of you. Begin to move your fingertips, the tips of toes. And feeling that sense of alignment that eases back into your body as you move. Now stretch out on the next breath, stretch in a way that feels good. And then bend your knees, breathe in, roll to your left side. Right hand is onto the floor by chest, breathe in. As you exhale, push the floor away with your right hand, come up, and left hand supports your head and neck. Coming into a seated cross-leg position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs lightly touch sternum. Give yourself time to notice how you feel and time to congratulate yourself for your practice today. And thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this morning. Just finishing with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you.